In this today's tutorial, we are going to learn about data query language. In the past few classes, we have learned about what actually is data manipulation language and what is data definition language, and those two tutorials I had made previously. You can go to the channel and see those videos. Now in this today's tutorial, we'll be learning about what actually is data query language. And we know that query means simply asking questions to the database, and for asking questions to the database, we normally use a command called select. So in this today's tutorial, we'll be learning how to use this select command, or let's say select statement, and then we are going to fetch a particular kind of data from the database. And we know that in the past tutorials, we had made these three tables and the database assignment, and we know that I did some modification on this student table, and I have now added a marks kind of created a new column with the respective marks for each student. Now I'm going to utilize this table and show how query is done in a database. I want to say that actually in database there are tables, and that table contains a huge number of data, but now we can see that here are only 6 rows or records for this particular table. But when you do on a real project, you will be huge number of records. So but the concept that you will be learning here will be implemented on those other kind of data sets as well. So without any further delay, let's get started. If you want to see all this kind of data by querying, then how you are going to do this? So simply go to this query tool, or you can simply right click here, then just go to query tool, and then now we need to hit in this query editor option. Just left click this query editor and just go here, and just now you need to hit a command called this select, and this asterisk means all. That means we are going to select all kind of from student table. It simply means that from student table we are going to select, or we are going to ask database for to show all kind of data available in that particular table. So once you write this command and you simply execute it, then you are going to see all the records or all the data, row, column, everything present on that in that table. So basically this is how the things works using this first command. Now let's say that you want to select or see only some particular kind of columns. Then how you are going to do that? Suppose let's say here are 4 kind of columns, so you can see in this table. Now I just want to 2 columns from here. Then what can be done here? So it's quite easy. You again go here. Suppose let's say I just want to see this first name, and I just want to see their respective marks, and I don't want this roll number, and neither I want last name, and I want to see only these 2 things from student. So this student is the name of the table that I had mentioned already. Then this select, what does it does is that it just selects these 2 things. It just requests database to select only these 2 things and don't show other unnecessary stuffs. So basically how this command works. And after writing this, simply hitting those codes, simply execute this, and what you will get now, you can see now you will see that only 2 columns you have obtained here: the first name and the marks that we wanted, that we had requested the database. So this is how you can actually get a particular kind of columns that you want to see. What if there is some kind of conditions, or let's say if there is some kind of conditions, like you want to see only those name of the student, first name, and marks of those students, of respective students who have got some under some condition, like who have the marks greater than 50, let's say, or who have the marks greater than 55. Then how you can do? Suppose you when you have got a large number of data, and sometimes you need to do analysis, like some kind of condition, giving some kind of condition or some kind of barrier. Then how you can do search query. So now for this, what you can do is simply, suppose let's say I'm simply doing this. I just want to see those students' first name and their respective marks whose marks is greater than 55. Now how can I do this? So it's quite simple. You just don't need to do anything. Just let's say select, as I had mentioned previously, I just want to see the first name and marks of those students from student table, and the condition here, what extra thing or extra line of code what has been added here is only this, where marks is greater than 55. So marks will be adding a, like it will be giving a condition. Where is the condition here? And marks is greater than 55, and now we can see here marks greater than 55 means this 60 and 57 and this again 60. So 3 people will be shown here. Now let's see how the things goes on, and simply just execute this. So now you can see here. So this is the basic things, how the things works using this select. And you can also keep some kind of condition here. So, or like suppose let's say marks equal to 60. Now here the only 2 students have got mark 60, and you can also now see what the condition will happen. Now you can see. So this is actually how the things works, and for this all the things, this select statement is the main statement responsible, and these are those extra pieces of code are the conditions, right? I just want to see those student and marks whose last name is Yadav. So how can this be done? So this is related to condition. So for this, what we need to do is again we need to go here. You can simply copy, remove the past by giving backspace and just paste those code. So what this command is saying that I want to select first name, last name. I want first name, last name and marks from the student. Okay, that's fine. But the condition is last names will be only Yadav. Then let's see what the result will be. So now you can see last name Yadav, and you don't wonder that why first name, last name, marks have come here, because you told that I want these 3 things. I want the first name, I want the last name, and I want the marks as well. So for you to 3 things you want, so that you are getting the 3 columns. But the condition is you are going to get or display the record of only those peoples whose last name is Yadav. And so here are only 2 people, so that last name is Yadav. Suppose if you had removed this, then you are going to get record of all the people. So don't forget about those things. So this is how actually the things works, and how we can do query among the different kind of data sets. And there are other kind of codes, other kind of query for like some commands like distinct, order by, and other lots of codes. But these are the some of the most basic commands that I have been showing here. Suppose let's say I want to establish a relationship between 2 tables, category and identity. And here we know that in this category there are 2 columns, and with this kind of data sets, and in identity there is also 2 columns with this kind of data sets. Now I want to establish the relationship between them. Then how can I establish the relationship between them? So for that, what I want is, let's say I just want to know which topic was done by which roll number. And so those 2 things, topic and roll number, are the 2 things that I want in my columns, let's say. And so that for that, what I need to go is, I just want topic and roll number, and I want the topic from which category table, and I want the roll number from which identity. So that here you need to mention that from category and identity, from these 2 tables. And you just can't only write topic here. You need to write category dot topic, because this topic is from this category table. So that you need to be very clear. If you are using multiple tables, then you must write this table name also. Then one more important thing is that you know that to establish the relationship between two tables, you need to utilize the primary key and another is foreign key. In this table, in this category table, the primary key is assignment number. It is the unique, all the values are unique here. And in this table identity, the foreign key is the assignment number. And the foreign key will be used to reference this category table. Means since this column and this column have the same value, so it will be, you know that to establish relationship it should have common field, and these two things will have the common field. So we are going to utilize assignment number of category and assignment number of identity. Now we have done the same here, assignment number of category and assignment number of identity. If there is no commonness between them, then data won't be shown. So these are the basic things. Now after doing this, just run the query. And now you can see here, you can see what you can see is that map design was done by roll number 1 as well. Map design was done by 2, digitization by 3. So this is actually what I want. And I got this thing by using this code, this piece of code. So this is the way how you can establish the relationship between two tables, and for which the data query language plays a significant role. But remember, to establish the relationship, you need to first identify the primary key and you need to go for the foreign key. Likewise, you can also establish the relationship between these two columns, two tables, and do the similar kind of things. So that's it, viewers, for today. Thank you, viewers, for watching this tutorial. If you have any kind of queries, or if you have not understood something, you can always comment and I will try to respond as soon as possible. So thank you, viewers, for watching this tutorial.